Here's a look at a recap of your markets on this Wednesday, the 12th day of March. Take a look at the Missouri Stocker formula. 5,398 head with a weighted average weight of 541.66 pounds. Price value of $360.08. That's up $3.41 from Tuesday and establishing another new all-time record high on the Stocker formula. At the sale barns around the state today, a few stick-out sales that we've seen so far at Windsor Livestock Auction. 23 head of 622-pound steers sold at $357. Had 41 head of 525-pound heifers at $351. Springfield Livestock Marketing Center, they're expecting to have about 2,000 head. Not done there yet, but we'll take a look at some of the sales so far today. The steers and heifers selling sharply higher. Now, it does look like there's quite a few unweaned calves, new croppers coming, and of course, they are selling with a bit of a discount compared to the calves that have been weaned and worked. 4 to 500-pound steers, medium and large ones, $385 to $412. 5 to 6 weights at $355 to $370. Some 6 to 7 weights at $305 to $344. Some 7 to 750-pound steers, $287.5 to $317. Some heifers weighing 400 to 500 pounds in Springfield at $335 to $390. 5 to 6 weights at $290 to $335. 6 to 7 weights at $272 to $302. Some 7 to 8 weights at $238 to $280. Box beef cutout values. Choice closed a dime lower at $321.10. Select up 67 cents. At $307.53, those values based on 153 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. Choice Select spread setting at $13.57. Negotiated feedlot trades, still not much going on in the country so far this week. Managed to get up to about 1,600 head of scattered sales all around. Not really enough to test or establish the market so far yet. Handful of sales, live side from 2 to 205, but again, very light volume thus far. Taking a look at the closing futures markets. On the Mercantile Exchange, cattle sharply higher today. April was up $1.85 on the live cattle, 201.40. June at 197.87, up 162. August 195.55, up 127. Feeder cattle, March was up $2.75 at $280.25. April up $3.02 to $80.72, and May at $281.87, up $2.92. Lean hogs for April, a nickel lower, $86.50. May closed 25 cents higher, $90.45. June, $98.70, up $32. Turning our attention to the grain markets. Soybeans at the elevators around the state, 9 to 11 lower. Wheat steady to 3 lower. Corn 7 to 10 lower. Corn bids at the elevators in St. Louis, 463 to 466. Kansas City at 420 to 450. Soybean bids, St. Louis, 1006 to 1008. Kansas City, 945 to 995. Wheat bids in St. Louis, 540 to 559. Kansas City at 534. On the Board of Trade, March corn 7 3/4 cent lower, 448 3/4. May down 9 1/2 at 460 3/4. July at 467 1/2, down 9 1/2. March soybeans 987 1/2. That's down 10 1/4. May at $10.50, down 10 3/4. July at 10.15 1/2, down a dime. Wheat contracts, March at 538 3/4, down 2 1/4. May at 554, down 2 3/4. July at 569 1/2, down 2 1/4. Soybean meal for March, $1.70 a ton lower at $292.40. Soybean oil for March at $41.18 a hundredweight, down 25 cents. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's a recap of your markets for Wednesday. This is Tony Hancock.